Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Threads one in. Kovacic. Now Foden. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva is onto this. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. That has been cut short. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Kovacic. Marmoush. Played out to the right. Foden. Kovacic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kovacic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. Kovacic. Foden. Rodri. O'Reilly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Foden. And it's Lewis. That's beautifully weighted. Tries to get it clear. Now Foden. And it's Rodri. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Bellingham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kovacic cuts a frustrated figure right now. He tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Now Alaba. Marmoush. Now it's Foden. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. In he goes again. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's decent chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Haaland. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Face chance! Alaba. Pressing high and with purpose.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might...
He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And it's O'Reilly. He is just caressing the ball. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And smartly reclaimed. There's the shot! He scores! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Bernardo Silva. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the...
Camavinga! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Bellingham. And it's Chouameni. Foden. That is a great pick out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe is on. He's had a shot! And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? It's not an especially good pass, that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri going full steam down the flank. Kovacic. Good ball, good take. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now there's a fine ball.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Goes for a shot! Good save, keeper read that well.
Bellingham might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marmouche. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Goes down, but nothing given. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Camavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Marmouche. And he's had it nicked away. Tchouaméni with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
15. Attenzione, un cambio.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expecting...
Mohamed Salah! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. That's good play. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ødegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't... Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. And it's Rice. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kirkes. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He has found the way through, and it's pulled. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Havertz wins the duel this time. Merino, he can run onto that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Isak. Oh, cracking ball. Ødegaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Salah. Saliba. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ødegaard. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. McAllister. And he's been shifted off it. Vids. Frimpong. Cross into the box.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ødegaard. He's found a way through. He's found some space. That's tidy. Ødegaard. Merino. Can he get it through? Ødegaard. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Eze. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Gravenberg. That's a little off target. Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Great reaction! McAllister. Ødegaard. That is lovely. Knocks it into space. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Mohamed Salah! Loose ball now. Oh, and one more try! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new... Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that was nowhere near his best. Eze. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice is fouled. Merino. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Merino. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aims beyond the defence.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
This looks promising. McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. Now there's a fine ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and he's in here. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this?
There they go, hunting again.
Isak looking sharp there. Van Dijk makes the interception. Ødegaard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's McAllister. Tries to pass it through. Shoots! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Well,
7.
height could make all the difference on these set
Numero
pieces.
5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 17, il numero 2.
Has a shot!
Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Mohamed Salah! Calafiori getting this one clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rice going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. I think we're just about done here. Oh, he's
Ci
felt
saranno
that, hasn't
3
he?
minuti di recupero.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Liverpool finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been... and the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham, Camavinga, Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Some really good ball movement. Goulet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's played through for him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Garcia, Pedri, Grimaldo, nice control for Merino. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's worked it through, he's on it, can he get away? He shoots! And what to be quick to recover this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Spain are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Now it's Morata. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham powering forward here. Real chance! Can he get on the end of this?
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Out towards the flank. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! Pedri. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's in! Spain are all square. And that was as close to certain as can be.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that could set him on his way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Morata. Garcia. And it's Porro. Now it's Yamal. And that has not gone well. And it's Pedri. And it's been played through. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fabian Ruiz touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Goulet. Vinicius Junior, and here's Rodrigo. For Valverde. Asensio. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Fabian Ruiz calmly anticipates. Merino. Now it's Pedri. Garcia. Now it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Merino. And it's Pedri.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Garcia receives it in a good position here. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here.
Such good technique.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. Asensio kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shapes to shoot! He scored!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid go into the lead. Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Bellingham. Quality ball. Oh, well measured. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Garcia. Nicely shaped ball. He's through here. It's Morata! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Morata under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
No way through. Valverde. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Over to the left. And it's Marino. Well, that's well spotted. Pedri. He's played it back. He's well positioned here. Rodrigo has created one goal already. Bellingham. For Valverde. Just about up to 75 minutes. Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Madrid take the lead.
Il numero 4. Il numero 12.
Pedri.
Il numero 24.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Pedri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
And now as good a time as any to pull level.
And this is Morata. Now there's a fine ball. And it's Ruiz. Good ball, good take.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo gets into some space. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So the lead now is... A header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Baina. Tries to pass it through. Oyarzabal! It's in! And what a climax we have here! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Spain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Chouameni,
Il quarto
4
uomo
extra
indica
minutes added
4
on.
minuti di recupero.
And he's intervened well there. Courtois getting this one clear. That's a good ball out wide.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's a shade optimistic. Grimaldo. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
And the referee brings it to a close. Spain